But Korean people seem so meek
Oh, Lord.
and humble.
Really? You're saying all Korean people are this way. Jesse.
They seem like, oh, yeah.
No, oh my God, Jesse. We're going to edit that out, dude. You see what he did, dude?
Steebee Weebee's appearance on The Fallen State, hosted by the ever-provocative Jesse Lee Peterson, was a collision of absurdist comedy, cultural friction, and genuine attempts at empathy. With Peterson known for intentionally outrageous and often cartoonishly reductionist remarks, meant as much for shock laughs as ideological jabs, the episode walked a fine line between uncomfortable social commentary and bizarre performance art. In that chaotic space, Weebee didn't merely survive. He subtly steered the conversation away from inflammatory bait toward more grounded, humane reflections on race, community, and identity. Peterson, as always, wasted no time stirring the pot. He opened the interview with a sweeping claim. Koreans seem so meek and humble, immediately followed by a deadpan suggestion that the comment might need to be edited out. It's classic Peterson. Throw something wild into the mix, see what sticks, and watch the guests squirm or fight back.
He did the Fu Manchu. We don't, none of that, dude. 2025, bro. No, we don't do that.
Oh, you don't do it anymore?
No, we don't do that. No.
You're like, oh, you want rice?
Oh my God, dude. Lord. I don't think any of this is airable. Can we even put this on YouTube? Jesse. Oh, man. I forgot the plot. Let's go back to church camp, huh? Man.
So,
Hey, you should use that one as a reel to get people to watch it. Have him go, oh. Jesse, you're from LA, man.
I'm from Alabama.
Yeah. Okay.
See?
Yeah. And can I say something? I did some. Does Gary, Indiana stick out to you?
Yeah, I lived there for a while. It was a mess.
But Steebee didn't flinch. Instead, he let the discomfort linger, giving the audience a moment to sit with the awkwardness, rather than matching Jesse's hyperbole. This would become a running pattern. Jesse tossed provocations, and Steebee, instead of getting combative, responded with dry incredulity or quiet resistance. Nowhere was this clearer than during the infamous "What's wrong with the blacks" moment.
The blacks were out of control with Gary.
Like, give me an example, like how?
I remember when I first went there, they had it used to be predominantly white, and it was beautiful, businesses everywhere. You know how white people live, right?
Here we go, the generalizing.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Right? And then so some blacks lived in Gary, Indiana. And I went to this high school, Edison High School there. And so it was like really nice school with lots of white kids and some black kids, and really nice. And then they elected a black mayor.
There you go.
Richard Hatchett, I believe his name was. And the very next, they had the election on Tuesday, and the very next day, all hell broke loose.
Black versus white?
Black people started attacking white in the schools and beat them up, fighting on the bus, and just destroyed the school.
And you saw this with your own eyes?
With my own eye.
So man.
And they destroyed Gary, Indiana, and the white people had to leave.
So Gary, Indiana...
And Gary has not recovered since the white people left.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that one of the poorest places
now
in America?
But it used to be amazing.
But not now.
Right.
So what happened to Gary, Indiana?
The blacks destroyed it. White people left, and the blacks destroyed it.
You see?
Isn't that true?
Wow. You tell me. I mean, you're the historian here. I'm trying to learn from you.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
So what's wrong with the blacks?
There's nothing wrong with the blacks, man. God, that's the second time you asked me. What are you trying to do to me, man? Gosh.
To his credit, Steebee didn't shy away from the complexities of race and culture, especially when it came to anti-black sentiment within some older Korean communities.
I had a white friend, and he used to live right across from the school. Mm-hmm. And we used to hang out and play and stuff. And after they elected the first black mayor, and the blacks started to attack the white people, overnight his family moved them away. I don't know what happened to him.
What would you
They
say?
didn't even give him a chance to say goodbye. They packed it up because they were afraid of the blacks.
But you were friends with him, right?
Right.
But you didn't see color.
I
back
did.
then. But you knew he was a white kid?
Yeah.
But that didn't stop you from being friends with him, did it?
Right. And you know why?
Because he was probably a nice kid. And
No.
he was. Why? Why were you friends with him then?
I was afraid of the blacks.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a whole. I didn't expect that. Okay.
Why do you expect that answer?
I don't know, because you're a black man. Like, why, you know? That's like me saying I'm afraid of the Koreans or something. Like,
Blacks don't like each other.
but for the, you're saying like for the most part, but there are instances where they do get, you know.
When? Name me one instance.
All right, cut. We're dead. All right, tune in to youtube.com/Steebee Weebee. Streaming on Thursdays at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. And his Instagram is QUANGOU. See you guys in a few months.
The tension continued with discussions of wealth and the so-called hood exodus. Jesse made his usual jabs at successful black celebrities who run to the white neighborhoods, framing Nipsey Hussle's death as evidence that staying in the community is a fatal mistake. Steebee, though, refused to let Nipsey be reduced to a cautionary tale. He emphasized the rapper's efforts to reinvest in his neighborhood, painting a more complicated picture of risk, loyalty, and violence that defied Jesse's simplistic logic.
What does people like Snoop Dogg and all those guys do when they get money? Do they stay in the hood or do they leave the hood?
I mean, that's another question, because I don't know how Snoop is really living. I mean, there's
doesn't
only
live
so
in the
much
hood.
but the thing is, there's only so much they show you on the
Right.
media and YouTube. I don't know. I know he's smoking blunt, he's smoking weed,
Right.
you know, but I've heard that he's a family man, okay?
Right.
I only know certain things about Snoop, right? Like, he's from Long Beach.
Well, I just
He worked
mentioned
with
him
Dre.
because I noticed all of these black people who make a lot of money, they pretend to be into the black thing, but when they make a lot of money, they move into the white areas. They don't stay in the black areas.
Well, Nipsey Hussle stayed in the hood.
Where's Nipsey now?
Dead.
I rest my case.
Cut. Cut. And that's a wrap. It's in the can. Holy smokes.
So
But wasn't it commendable what Nipsey was doing though? He was giving back to the community, right? You're like, oh, they're not. He was actually getting along with others up until he had. All right, that was unfortunate, right? There was a dude from his set that, you know, he was, you know, out to get him, right? I don't know the whole story. It's almost kind of like a conspiracy. There's a few missing pieces, right? For the most part, but he was flourishing, giving back to the community, establishing businesses, right? So you know,
poor Nipsey.
I know.
He
Rest in
did
peace.
all that and look what
Good
happened.
dude. He was a
I don't know what
businessman,
happened
entrepreneur.
though. I don't know what happened.
Well, you know what? There's haters.
Yeah.
Steebee's background in hip-hop added further texture to the conversation. His reflections on learning production, idolizing Q-Tip, and watching Yo MTV Raps felt like a time capsule, quiet moments of passion and a sea of provocation. He described producers as secretive scientists guarding their drum loops and patterns, signaling how seriously he takes the art form. It was a reminder that behind every cultural stereotype Jesse leaned on, there's a deeper world full of nuance that someone like Steebee actually lived.
You were one time a hip hop artist. What did
I
that
dabbled
mean?
in it. Yeah, I
What did
dabbled
that mean?
in
You
it.
were dancing?
Man, you're gonna have to edit some of this out, my man. Wow. I dabbled in that too. Yeah, I look at it as an art form. Yeah, because you know, that's a part of. There's 4 elements. I mean, they don't talk about this now, but you know, because you grew up around like Public Enemy and KRS-One and.
Well, I didn't grow up around it, but I know who you're
during
talking
that
about.
era.
Yeah.
So yeah, I dabbled in that, and then
So
I
you
got
were
into
like
the
that.
production. And
You were rapping?
just the production as well. Yeah, well, I mostly got into, I like creating the music.
Right on.
I saved up for my first sampler. And so, you know, and then I looked up to people like Q-Tip and stuff like that. And I learned, it always fascinated me, like, how are they how are they like looping the drum beat? And so, but the thing with that culture is people are secretive with their stuff. They're almost kind of like they're scientists and they don't want to share.
Right.
They don't want to share their
afraid.
recipes with you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to learn the hard way, because they're not gonna like tell you how they got what drum
Right.
patterns or where they're getting their samples.
I know what you
So
mean.
it's almost like they're like mysterious.
The final stretch of the episode brought one more Jesse classic. Does your girlfriend obey you? It's the kind of question that's so farcical you almost expect a laugh track.
You're dating the woman that you hate.
Oh my!
You're dating
God,
your mother.
Jesse, please, really?
Yeah. Does
Are
she-
you married?
Does she obey you?
Oh man, what do you mean, dude? This is 2025. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about, this man?
Does your girlfriend obey you?
Yeah, I mean, we get along fine.
Does she obey you?
Yeah,
She obeys you.
yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah,
Right on.
yeah. Our communication's good, man.
No, not communication. Obey.
What do you mean? Like, what do I have? Do I have like a leather thing around her neck? Like, obey me? Come on, dude. It's 2025.
How do
What are
you
you talking about here, Jesse? Gosh.
In the end, Steebee Weebee walked into the fallen state knowing exactly what kind of circus he was entering. Rather than swing wildly at every jab, he stayed grounded, balancing honesty, awkward humor, and an underlying decency that clashed brilliantly with Jesse's theatrical worldview. The episode didn't solve anything, and maybe that's the point. It exposed the cracks, the contradictions, and, if you were really paying attention, the quiet resistance of someone who refuses to play by troll rules.
Which is better? Wu-Tang Clan? Wu-Tang Wayne? Wu-Tang Clan? Wu-Tang Clan or T-Tribe Called Quest? Huh?
Wait, hold up. Don't fix it. Definitely the Wu-Tang Clan. Definitely, 100% the Wu-Tang Clan.